Angel says, dear child, stop everything you're doing right now. You have only 30 minutes to prepare for what's coming. God has sent me with an urgent message that cannot wait. Someone has seen you at the wrong time, in a vulnerable moment, and what they witnessed has left them completely shocked. This isn't just an ordinary misunderstanding. This person caught a glimpse of you when you weren't prepared, when you were in the middle of something that appears completely different out of context. Their shocked reaction is already causing ripples that could soon affect your reputation and relationships. The divine realm is in emergency mode right now. Your guardian angels have been working frantically to contain the spread of this misinterpretation, but we need your conscious participation to properly address what's happening. This situation is developing rapidly, and every minute counts in your preparation. I can see them already reaching for their phone, already forming judgments, already crafting the story they'll tell others about what they witnessed. The energy surrounding them is charged with excitement, fueled by misunderstanding, focused entirely on sharing their shocking discovery with others who know you. Your social world is about to become the center of a spiritual battle that has been brewing beneath the surface. What appears to be a sudden unfortunate sighting has actually been divinely timed to reveal deeper truths. But God has not left you without warning or protection. Like this video and type 911 to receive God's emergency warning and divine protection. Angel says, dear child, now I must reveal who this person is and why their shocked reaction matters so much. With less than 25 minutes remaining, you need to understand exactly what you're facing so you can prepare properly. This person isn't just a random observer. They hold significant influence in your social circle, and their words carry weight with people who matter in your life. What makes this situation particularly dangerous is how quickly they've jumped to conclusions without seeking to understand the full context of what they witnessed. The police officers aren't involved yet, but the judgment being passed feels just as official, just as intimidating, just as capable of disrupting your peace. This person believes they've seen something that reveals a hidden truth about you, but they're operating on extremely limited information that has been completely misinterpreted. God has shown me their true intentions. They're not primarily concerned with truth or understanding. There's a hidden satisfaction they're feeling, an excitement about possessing what they believe is secret knowledge about you. Some part of them enjoys the power of this moment, the authority to shape others' perceptions of who you really are. What makes this situation so urgent is how quickly misinformation travels. I can see them already crafting messages, already planning conversations, already rehearsing the shock tone they'll use when describing what they witnessed. Each retelling will move further from context, further from truth, further from understanding. But here's what gives me hope. I can see flaws in their perception, gaps in their understanding, weaknesses in their narrative. These openings are where divine truth will eventually shine through, where actual context will emerge, where understanding will ultimately prevail. Like this video and type 222 to uncover the complete truth about their intentions. Angel says, dear child, with just 20 minutes remaining, I must reveal the truth about what this person actually saw versus what they think they saw. God is allowing me to show you exactly how this misunderstanding has formed. What they witnessed was only a fragment, a single frame removed from its proper context. They saw you in a moment that, when isolated, appeared shocking. But they missed the before and after, the surrounding circumstances that would explain everything clearly. It's like reading one sentence from the middle of a book and thinking you understand the entire story. Their shocked reaction comes not just from what they saw, but from their own biases and assumptions that instantly filled in the blanks. God has shown me how quickly their mind connected dots that weren't actually connected, how rapidly they constructed a narrative that satisfied their pre-existing beliefs about you or people in general. There's something deeper driving their reaction. This person has been secretly looking for evidence to confirm judgments they've already held. Your vulnerable moment didn't create their opinion, it merely gave them what they believe is proof for conclusions they wanted to reach anyway. I can see how they're selecting which details to share and which to omit. They're emphasizing elements that support their shocking interpretation while completely ignoring anything that would suggest innocent explanations. This selective sharing isn't random, it's carefully designed to create maximum impact with those who hear their story. Your guardian angels have preserved the complete truth of this moment, the actual context that explains everything clearly. This truth is being protected until the right time for full revelation. Like this video and type 333 to unlock this divine truth revelation. Angel says, Dear child, with just 15 minutes remaining, we must activate your divine protection shield. This spiritual barrier is being created specifically for this situation, designed to guard your reputation and emotional well-being from the spreading misunderstanding. God has dispatched specialized guardian angels to your social network. These are angels of clarity, angels of context, angels of compassionate understanding. They're positioning themselves around key relationships in your life, creating subtle influences that will help others question the shocking story before completely accepting it. I can see them weaving threads of divine light between you and the people who matter most, creating channels of trust that will be resistant to gossip. This won't prevent all misunderstanding, some distortion is already in motion, but it will ensure that complete misjudgment cannot take root with those who truly matter. Your guardian angel is strengthening your emotional core, infusing your spirit with divine resilience. This protection will help you remain centered when judgment tries to shake your confidence. It will help you maintain perspective when embarrassment tries to consume your thoughts. It will help you speak truth when defensive reactions try to take over. This divine shield has multiple layers. The outer layer slows the spread of misinterpretation. The middle layer preserves important relationships despite temporary confusion. The inner layer maintains your connection to your own truth and worth. Together, they create a complete protection system for this challenging situation. As this shield activates, you might feel a gentle calm replacing anxiety, a quiet confidence overcoming worry, a clear perspective emerging from confusion. These are signs that divine protection is taking effect. Like this video and type 444 to activate this divine protection shield. Angel says, Dear child, with divine protection in place and only 10 minutes remaining, God is revealing the exact strategy you need to follow when confronted about what was seen. These divine instructions will guide your words, your actions, and your responses during this challenging situation. First, you must remain calm when someone mentions what was witnessed. Your initial reaction shapes how everything that follows will unfold. Take 3 deep breaths before speaking, allowing your guardian angels to align your energy with divine wisdom. This calm isn't guilt, it's spiritual confidence that creates space for clarity. When accusations or questions come, resist the urge to over-explain or defensively justify. God's angels will guide you to respond with simple, honest clarity. Pay attention to the difference between explaining context and appearing to make excuses. Short, straightforward responses carry more truth energy than lengthy, emotional defenses. There are specific phrases you should avoid saying. Don't use "you wouldn't understand," don't say "it's not what it looked like," don't claim they're lying about what they saw. These defensive statements actually strengthen misperceptions. Instead, use phrases that acknowledge perspective while honoring truth. "I understand how it might have appeared that way. There's additional context I'm happy to share. I appreciate your bringing this directly to me." Most importantly, do not let embarrassment push you into isolation. Withdrawing from social connection creates vacuum spaces where gossip thrives. Instead, maintain normal, confident presence while the divine shield works to restore proper understanding. This creates a critical buffer zone where truth can begin working more powerfully. Like this video and type 555 to receive this divine strategy. Angel says, "Dear child, with just 5 minutes remaining, God is revealing how the complete truth about this misunderstood moment will emerge over time. What begins as embarrassment and judgment will ultimately lead to deeper understanding and strengthened relationships. The divine light of truth is already beginning to work on this situation. I can see it creating subtle doubts in the minds of those who hear the shocking story, prompting questions about context, inspiring them to consider alternative explanations. What seems like a clear case of judgment now contains seeds of eventual understanding. Your guardian angels are establishing a divine timeline for truth revelation. This won't happen all at once, but will unfold in meaningful stages. The first wave brings questions that challenge the simplistic narrative. The second wave brings information that fills crucial context. The final wave brings reflection that transforms the entire experience into wisdom. God wants you to know that complete vindication doesn't always arrive immediately. Sometimes it unfolds according to divine timing, piece by piece, perspective by perspective. What begins today will set in motion a process of truth emergence that continues for days and weeks to come. I can see divine light surrounding specific moments in the near future, unexpected conversations where questions create openings for truth, private realizations that shift how this incident is understood, natural circumstances that suddenly provide missing context. These moments are already being prepared in the spiritual realm. Like this video and type 666 to accelerate this divine truth timeline. Angel says, "Dear child, with just 2 minutes remaining, God is revealing how this embarrassing situation will transform into unexpected blessing. What begins as a moment of being misunderstood will ultimately create openings for profound growth and deeper connections in your life. I can see divine energy already beginning to reshape the trajectory of this challenge. What was designed to diminish you is being divinely redirected toward your empowerment. What was meant to create distance between you and others is being transformed into an opportunity for authentic connection. What was intended to define you by a single moment is being converted into a catalyst for revealing your complete character. This transformation won't happen instantly, it will unfold in phases, each revealing another layer of divine purpose. The initial challenge brings awareness of what needed attention. The middle process strengthens what needed strengthening. The final integration establishes what needed establishing all along. Your guardian angels are already weaving strands of blessing into this situation. I can see them creating pathways toward deeper self-acceptance, opportunities for more authentic relationships, openings to new levels of confidence that weren't accessible before this challenge arose. The divine realm specializes in turning misunderstandings into clarity, vulnerable moments into strength, wrong time experiences into perfect timing for growth. This situation, though uncomfortable, has already been targeted for this kind of spiritual alchemy. God wants you to know that this transformation is already written in your spiritual journey. Like this video and type 777 to activate this divine transformation. Angel says, dear child, as the rumors begin circulating, God is ensuring that divine justice will ultimately prevail in this situation. This isn't about punishment for those who misjudge, it's about restoring proper perspective and righteous understanding to your social world. Heavenly justice operates differently than human judgment. It sees complete contexts when humans see fragments, understands intentions when humans see only actions, and perceives patterns when humans focus on isolated moments. Your guardian angels are already establishing this higher perspective in the spiritual realm, creating space for it to gradually manifest in human understanding. I can see the scales of divine justice coming into perfect alignment for this situation. What appears imbalanced today, where shock and judgment outweigh truth and context, will be restored to proper order through a series of divine interventions. Each step serves the highest truth, even when immediate purpose isn't obvious. God wants you to understand that true justice includes perspective shifting for everyone involved. The person who witnessed and judged will eventually face their own moment of realization. Those who spread the story will ultimately recognize their role in distortion. Everyone is being held in this divine justice system. Feel the divine light surrounding you completely now. Your guardian angels have created a spiritual sanctuary within and around you, a sacred space where others' perceptions cannot define your worth or identity. This protection doesn't eliminate all challenges, but it ensures you move through them with your authentic self intact. Like this video and type 888 to seal this final divine